This is KCTV English News. I'm your new host, Hyang Shim. The provincial government has arranged a comprehensive management plan as follow-up measures after KCTV's report on the slow progress of restoring historic sites of the April 3rd incident. Restoration and maintenance projects for the lost village of Gonul-dong and Memorial Park of the old Jujeonggong Market will be implemented this year. The provincial government will purchase a part of the lost village of Gonul-dong in the Jeju neighborhood of Hwabuk and provide public amenities on the acquired private estate. Additional plans to closely investigate, record, and maintain signboards of Suwak Military Post, the first National Register cultural property among the historic sites of April 3rd incident, have been proposed. The establishment of a College of Pharmacy in Jeju National University has been confirmed. The Ministry of Education approved the founding of a pharmaceutical college at Jeju National University and Jeonbuk National University out of the 12 schools that applied for approval. A thorough site inspection was performed twice to finalize the decision. A maximum of 30 prospective students will be accepted in the JNU program. Students taking next year's College Scholastic Ability Test are eligible for application. Jeju National University plans to cultivate professional personnel in the pharmaceutical industry, including such specialties as industrial pharmacy. The Jeju Free International City Development Center and KAIST Eco-Friendly Smart Vehicle Research Center is co-researching methods to introduce new eco-friendly transportation. JDC KAIST will execute an overall review of the plan to implement eco-friendly transportation. Also, its viability, profitability, and conditions for execution will be examined. The research will focus on evaluating the policy's economic viability and efficiency. Jeju Olle Trail will be exported to Vietnam. It was previously exported to Japan and Mongolia. Jeju Olle Corporation recently made agreements with Lamdong Vietnam and Korea Social Investment Group to promote cooperative tourism and develop tourist contents. Jeju Olle and Lamdong will work together for the next 5 years to develop tourism products. Their cooperative work will include building trails and sharing and promoting tourism information. The Jeju Olle Corporation has been exporting Jeju Olle Trail overseas from 2012. It was initially exported to Kyushu, Japan, and then to Mongolia and Miyagi, Japan. Jeju Island has shown a decline in smoking and drinking rates, yet the obesity rate continues to grow. The provincial government announced in the 2018 Regional Health Report that smoking rates were 27.2% in 2008, 26.7% in 2016, 23.1% in 2017, and 21.8% in 2018. Data showed clear decline of 5.4% over the past decade. The monthly alcohol consumption rate that records the number of people who drink more than once a month has increased from 61.9% in 2016 to 62.6% in 2017, but dropped to 60.1% in 2018. Obesity rates are showing a steady increase with 28.2% in 2016, 29.5% in 2017, and 32.6% in 2018. Extra precautionary measures for personal health care are advised. This year marks the 71st anniversary of Jeju April 3rd incident. Dozens of sites around the island bear witness to the tragic events in the nation's history. As reported earlier, a great deal of effort has been made to officially register the sites as National Historic Properties. However, little progress has been made. Joseph Kim reports.
Only snaking stone walls stand by the sea. This used to be the coastal village Gonul-dong. The village was devastated by armed guerrillas and police forces during the April 3rd incident, and the whole village was obliterated. It is one of the locations worth preserving as an April 3rd historic site. The province has attempted to register it as a historic property for 4 years, but little progress has been made. The province has failed to negotiate with landowners of 49 lots in the lost village. This year, the province managed to secure funding from the national budget for the purchase, but the purchase is limited to 1 plot among the 49. If there are plans to construct buildings on the remaining 48 plots, there is no way to stop it. The province's attempt to register April 3rd historic sites hasn't paid off. The island carried out research to select candidate sites for the registration in 2015 in an effort to preserve the historic sites that are disappearing for a number of local development projects. However, only a single site has been successfully designated as a historic site. That is the Suak Lookout Building in Sogipo. The fortress in Halim, Tikgol Jangsong, built by area residents to defend against armed guerrillas' attacks during the April 3rd incident, has vanished into thin air during the real estate boom over the last few years. No progress has been made on 4 sites: the Lost Village Konoldong, the fortress in Naksandong, the Lookout Building on Shiorem, and Mohul Watsung Fortress.
4.3 유적지는 우리 조상들이 어떤 삶을 살았는지, 어떤 순환을 당했는지 보여주는 살아있는 현장입니다. 그런 유적지들이 하나 둘 사라진다는 것은 4.3 역사만이 아니라 우리의 기억이 말살되는 것이나 다름없다고 생각을 합니다.
The province is coming up with plans to preserve the April 3rd historic sites by the end of this year and will start purchasing the private land.
유적지 종합관리 계획을 지금 올해 추진하고 있어요. 그동안에 이제 그런 4.3 수학 주둔소는 이제 하나는 됐지만 나머지 안 된 부분에 대해서도 그 등록물에 지정 전략 수입 그 과업 내용을 넣어놨어요.
Remains of the April 3rd incident tell stories of the tragedy of the nation's contemporary history. Not to forget and not to repeat the painful history, the remains need to get legal grounds to be protected. Joseph Kim, KCTV.
Spring is here. It's time to experience the spring atmosphere of Jeju at the Canola Flower Festival. Taking a look at our weather, it looks like the sky will stay mostly clear throughout the day. For the details, here's your forecast. The morning low in Jeju City will be 9 and the afternoon high 14 degrees. Down south in Seogwipo, we'll have a morning low of 8 and peak at a high of 15. To the east in Seongsan, temperatures will hit a low of 6, warming up to a high of 14. Across the island in Kosan, we'll have a low of 9 and a high of 13 degrees. And up on the mountain at Songpanak, the morning will start with the low of 2, topping off at 8 degrees in the afternoon. Out on the waters, winds will be out of the west and northwest at a speed of 8 to 12 meters per second, with seas between 1 and 2 meters. And here's a look at the extended forecast. That brings us to the end of today's newscast. Thank you for joining me, and until next time, you can find us at YouTube at KCTV News Jeju. Take care.